MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs. Drew Smyly will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And immediately the Rangers now have to deal with a real burner standing on first base.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Comes set with the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Into the box, Ernie Banks. As he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Rogers Hornsby. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. To Shields, ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Billy Williams. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit to short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So 2. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
To first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Lester has his target. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
There is Andrus. Andrus gets down and dirty. He is out. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Rizzo, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what does it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 0-2 delivery. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Javier Baez. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Here's Joey Gallo now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Swung on and bounced toward Rogers Hornsby at second. And that's the first down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Dawson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Ernie Banks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pence. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 0.
So striding in, Rogers Hornsby. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping up now, Billy Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Andrus has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in. Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Guzman, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So
Jet.
2 are gone here in the Rangers' third. And up to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Jet Bandy. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Texas. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading off to the cut.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Chavez.
Will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Contreras is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down, and he's safe. Takes this the other way to right. Hence the catch, and now here's the runner breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gallo racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they score 4 times. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Billy Williams. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his 2nd triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he puts it on the ground to second. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Contreras leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind 0 balls and 2 strikes.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up for bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Popped him up. Rizzo ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swing it at
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andre Dawson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Dawson
takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Javier Baez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Ernie Banks, as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now Lester's 0-1. In the air to center. Waiting on it is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder,
and here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Guzman leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson is there, and he has it for the out. So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jeffrey Springs comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Pitch on the way. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Runner!
And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
0-2, here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit in the air out toward left. Gallo giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
First baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So in now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-2 now from Lester. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the Rangers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Almora, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the... Striding in, Javier Baez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Gallo is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. I can take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rogers Hornsby. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. The 0-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down out there. In to score the runner from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Matt Bush enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Contreras on third with 2 out. Takes this the other way to right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Dawson sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Andre Dawson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The designated hitter, Ernie.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ernie Banks. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. Odor with the bare hand. Wow. Down in order, but that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Delino DeShields as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 17-0 the final tonight.
The winning pitcher is John Lester.